And I do believe we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. It is, what the heck day it is? Saturday, November 25, if I'm not mistaken. It is 3 degrees Celsius, and I'm here at the intersection of Gerrard Street and Parliament. It seems as if the audio is working. I've got the stream up on my secondary phone here. Let me just bump this down into a low resolution. Alex Watts is first. Harjot is here. Alejandra is here. VC is here. Sheena Roberts. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to the stream I almost didn't do. How much battery life do I have? I got 72%. Man is here. I just finished recording a video through Cabbagetown, and I thought, do I want to do another video? Do I want to go home? What do I want to do? And I just decided, let's stream. I'm now looking for something I might need. Let me just put the camera down again. We'll get up and start moving in a second. Still working out the kinks of this new streaming setup I got. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this setup tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Santa Claus Parade. But if it's raining, I'll stream it with the iPhone 15 Pro, and if it is not raining, I'll stream it with the Osmo. I do have the ability to switch back and forth between devices as well. And you're looking at Parliament Street. Pervez Khan is here, John Burke is here, Deborah Ball, Stephanie P. from the Cayman Islands. James Greenwood says hello. All right, let me pick my camera back up. Also, I say hello. I'm sitting here in this funky little park, surrounded by empties. There's a coat, some gloves in a bag. Oh well, let's get moving. I just came south down Parliament Street, so we're gonna go south here. I think the stream will be maybe an hour and a half, maybe a little under. Straighten up the camera. Maybe a lot under, I don't know. We're just kind of playing it by ear. But we're on the east side of downtown. Greetings, Boom Productions, Brianna, Randy Doyle, James Wiscombe. There's the Regent Park neighborhood. I'm not going to be going into the distillery, but maybe we'll walk past it. Boom Productions saying Sheena Roberts is the best mod ever. She's definitely up there. Eva is here. Hello, Eva. Hope all is well. Naughty Brown checking in from Scotland. I almost did a stream last night, but I decided to just kind of stay home. I had a fun night pricing out flights for a vacation. I built some cars, only to realize that none of them were in stock anywhere. Matthew P says, almost at 100K subs. Let's go. Yeah, it has slowed down. There was a period where I was averaging like 1 to 200 a day. Now we're down to like 30 a day the last few days. The algorithm has kicked a few of my videos to the side. Such is the life as a YouTuber. You're hot shit one moment and then you're nothing the next. It's all good. When you do YouTube, you know that's what you signed up for. And I think I'm gonna put some gloves on in a few moments here. My fingers are getting kind of cold. Let me do that. I'm gonna put the camera down and just glove up here. Oh, shite. My iPhone 15 Pro just hit the deck and survived. This case is really just to protect it from cosmetic like scratches and stuff. It wasn't really going to help it if there was a fall. But oh well. Let me just put the camera down so I can put the gloves on. I'll wave my shoe in front of the camera for some reason. That was the first time I've ever dropped the iPhone, the 15 Pro. And I deliberately bought the world's thinnest case for it because I am not someone who likes to have cases on my phone, but I wanted to keep it. All right, so apparently the connection just took a crap there for a second. I was able to restart it. I apologize for that. It looks like we might have lost a few viewers in the process. We're back. Hero Nation says, oh, it broke. Matthew P is here. Yeah, with the iPhone, it handles connection woes a little better. This thing just drops the connection, but I can like resume it right away. So if it does appear to freeze like that, we'll get it back up and running soon enough. We are on the east side of town, going south down the west side of Parliament. A shisha lounge. Having its sign going. This is Dundas Street East coming up. And a look to the west. James says hopefully it's the case that got hit. I'm pretty sure it's just the case. Just a little scuffed up on the top right there. Hello, Antonio. I hope our American viewers are having a good Thanksgiving weekend. Professor 88p, $2. Thank you. Professor 88p. Thank you so much for the super and the support. Brian asking, what am I doing on December 1st? You'll be in Toronto, specifically around the Eaton Centre. With your mom, you'd love to meet me? I have no idea. December 1st is a long, long time away in my mind. But if I'm around, you're free to say hi. Might be live streaming in that area, make it easy to snipe. This is an interesting part of town, that's for sure. Vivian Johnson is here. Our faithful CEO. Greetings, Arn. So the Winter Village Market is happening at the distillery. That's on my to-do list. Gaby, we are going south down Parliament Street. Just almost at Shooter, in between Dundas and Queen. One of my favorite neighborhoods to live is just south of here, the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Marco asking how the weather is outside. Sorry. It is not bad. It's 3 degrees, but the wind is light. And we're at Shooter. Moss Park, just over on the right, Moss Park Apartments. I will do some non-downtown, midtown or uptown content next week. I know I've been a little downtown centric lately, especially on weekends. John says, any snow? There was flurries yesterday. And I think parts of Toronto got hit with very light snow, but not enough to justify getting the camera. Sorry guys, Rogers is not being the best in this part of town. We've dropped connection twice. Hopefully it strengthens up as I move. I haven't really had much issues with Rogers lately, but hopefully that's it. But if the picture drops, we'll reconnect it. Chong Sin, you're welcome. And we're at Queen Street East. I wait for the light to change and keep going south. Caper Boy says, any tips for your trip to Toronto? I'm always a just show up and figure it out kind of person when I travel. I think you can do well to do that in Toronto. There's so much here. Just waiting for the lights to change. We're at 224 viewers. Thank you guys. Just a friendly reminder to subscribe and hit the bell. If you're curious as to when the next streams are, that's how you get notified. I don't announce them ahead of time. I didn't even know half an hour ago I was going to be streaming today. Cindy Randall is here. Robert Saberwall is here. Jellybean is here. As we just kind of randomly wander the east side of downtown by checking out the Cavalcade of Light street lighting. No, I am not a fan of those ceremonies. They're like, between this hour and this hour, eventually everything will turn on and you will wait a long time and a large crowd of people. I'm going to go back next week and record it. I got burned trying to do the Cavalcade of Lights and the Yorkville Magic, the opening night, a few years in a row. I'm not a fan of the ceremonies, but I am a fan of the end result. There'll be 1,000,001 people covering the ceremonies on like Instagram and YouTube anyways. This is Richmond Street East. Yogi is here. Hello, Yogi. What street are we on? I'm at Parliament and Richmond, waiting to continue south. Although Richmond becomes Eastern Avenue, just east of here. And my friends live in that building right there. John says hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you, John. Or if you don't like it, dislike it. Engagement is engagement. I thought this used to be like a classic car dealership. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong lot. That might still be coming up. But yeah, I'll try to do the winter village at the distillery in the coming weeks. And I'm going to do a financial district and cavalcade of lights video. And I think I'll do that one in HDR, so that should look particularly stunning. And then I'll do a Yorkville Magic. Maybe I'll save the Yorkville one at night for a while, because I just did Yorkville a few weeks ago at night. No, I'm not going to the distillery on this one. I'm going to save that for a night when it's all lit up. Maybe I'll make a right at Parliament. Seems like a better choice than the Esplanade on a weekend. Maybe a little more lively. This is Adelaide Street. I am too, Sheena. I'm just not in. Sorry guys, Rogers is being a pain in the butt today. Not a good connection day for one of Canada's most evil entities. This is King Street East. Let's start going west a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to fish out a better connection. But if it does disconnect like that, I'll just reconnect it right away. Todd says I'm catching up on my Europe trip. You weren't able to watch those videos before now? Well, there might be another Euro trip coming up. Arn, $11.99. Maybe for a hot drink. 11.99 euros. Arn, thank you so much for the 11.99 euros. A hot drink sounds really good about now. Now we're starting to move west. I'm having some connection problems out in this area. Also, I need to be on the subway around 5 p.m. It's a little easier to plan that. I'm not actively walking away from it. So this is King Street East. What do you guys say, King Street East or Front Street East? I think Front Street East. Might be a little cooler on the weekend. So this is Berkeley. There's the future home or future Ontario line stop planned for this area. Take the walk sign while I have it. Eva says King Street East. All right, Eva. Sanjib says King, Steven says King. Look at this place, Italian interiors. That one chair, even without the footrest, probably costs more than all the furniture in my apartment combined. I guarantee you that couch does. That's probably at least $8,000 or $9,000 right there. And the thing is, that stuff's probably not even that comfortable. That's what irks me about all those really high-end furniture shops. You're welcome, Brenda. Globe and Mail on the left. Kinton Ramen coming soon. Say Rooster Coffee. I think that's related to the one on Broadview. Here's what happens when you park your bike in this city. So if you're just tuning in, we have wandered down from Parliament and Gerrard. I think we've been going for maybe, I don't know, how long have we been streaming for? I can't even tell. Lou says Toronto is much cheaper than the UK. Yeah, but you have to consider wages as well. The same job here pays less than the same job there. So when you factor in overall cost of living, this is actually one of the more expensive cities in the entire world. I knew for a fact my colleagues in our downtown Manhattan offices doing the same damn thing I did made a hell of a lot more than me. Back at one of my previous companies. And I can't walk by here without paying my respects to my former favorite bar, Betty's. I walked by a condo on Parliament earlier and I said my friends live there, and that was our normal hangout and meeting spot. Usually about once a month we'd meet up and go there. I miss their potlucky pizza. I'll never forget the one time we got a new waitress and we asked for a potlucky pizza, which is one of their deals where they choose what goes on the pizza. And we were like, my friends are vegetarians, so we were just like, no meat. And she's like, it doesn't work like that. You get whatever toppings we put on it. And we're like, okay, if you were going to put meat on it, just don't put the meat on it. That will save you the topping. And since we don't want it, that's kind of win-win. And she's like, I don't think we can do that. And we were like, can you go check? And she checked and she came back. She's like, we can do that. And I was like, no shit, you can do that. That was my one negative experience, and that's not even that bad. I was just a waitress who wasn't thinking logically there for a second. There's EQ3. And we're at Sherburne Street. Lisa says, rest in peace, Betty's fries. Why do I keep getting emails from Master Replicas? Stop emailing me. It's time to hit the old block button. Betty's was originally called the Betty Ford Clinic, and they got sued by the actual Betty Ford Clinic. Oh, you guys voted for King East. Let's keep moving. No, I don't think it's a scam email. It's an actual company, I think. They just decided to annoy the hell out of me. There's an interior design and furniture shop called Design Within Reach, but if you look at the prices, you'll realize it is not within reach of most people. That place is obscenely expensive. Obviously, someone goes there. Should we order a pizza? How much is this going to cost us? Take and bake. So you can take it frozen for 12 bucks, or it'll heat it up for you for 13. 4 cheese blend, pepperoni. Give me the pepperoni. Let's do a hot pizza. Warning, ticket by email only. $13.65, that's pretty good. I'm going to do everything but actually pay for it here. Please follow instructions on the pad. Where's the pad? No, I'm not going to pay for it. I don't know, Jelly Bean, it's cold enough I want to wear my gloves. Has anyone tried that pizza? Steven says he tried the one around the Weston Goat. It's in between frozen and fast food quality. That would make sense. I mean, those are expensive for a frozen pizza. If you go to Metro every other weekend, you can get a frozen pizza for less than $5. I would expect that to be better quality.
Sorry, Mike, go get
butter chicken roti. And we are approaching George Street. There's a number of emergency vehicle lights up ahead. We'll see if that's still going on by the time we get over there. Philly T says Patrician Grill, good stuff. I've been meaning to go there.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of good stuff, the George Street Diner is just north of here. Epic Nation HD, congrats. It's a big step. Next time I do a stumble stream, we can pull up your channel and take a look. I think you guys are all going out for the Santa Claus parade tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to collab with you guys. I'm going to have my hands full just showing the parade and dealing with the chat, but I'm sure we'll say hi if I see you. And the potential rain, that might mean I gotta stream with the phone and not the Osmo Pocket. Oh, there's a police car up ahead. Maybe they're busting people for going through the intersections on weekends as well. And we're at Jarvis Street. St. Lawrence Market is just south of here. SG says Hamilton is looking awesome today. There's the park across the street. This is a really long traffic stop. No, I walked through this park on my last live stream, actually, or the last time I was down here. We're just gonna stay on this side of King. There's the St. James Cathedral. That is a gorgeous park, though. Thank you, Jose, and greetings to those joining. Ooh, it looks like he's got a citation in his hand. This is something our police force does not do enough of, just enforcing traffic on our streets. It's kind of the Wild West. Oh, he's explaining, I think this car went through the last intersection. He's explaining you can't do that. This is a transit priority corridor. They really should just have like cameras in these intersections. Just automate the whole thing. Go through it, snap a picture, give you a nice bill in the mail. Those guys are talking about that. Lisa says I've been seeing a lot about lately. Yeah, because King Street has been kind of a gong show. So I think that's kind of a reactionary thing we're seeing. They just waited until it was such an obvious pain point. I think the obvious thing to do is just have, similar to red light cameras, and just automatically nail everyone going through. You don't even need the physical cops, except for maybe during rush hour. And in fairness, I wouldn't complain if they busted cyclists running red lights. Fair is fair, rules are rules. But we just have so little enforcement going on. Hello, Bill Chow. You're my 144th like. Thank you, Bill Chow. Mr. says automated enforcement is illegal in Texas. But isn't automated enforcement like kind of superior to human enforcement for like traffic violations? You take out that subjective element, it's literally a camera with a sensor taking a picture. Like, how are you going to refute that in a court? Hey, there's a press cafe. I was going to those in Montreal when I was there. They have some phenomenal baked goods. I wonder if that quality rings true in their Toronto location. If I was mayor of Toronto, what would be my top 3 priorities? That's so hard because there's things the mayor can do and there's things the mayor can influence with varying degrees of success. So where would you put your efforts? I don't know. I think getting people off the streets in the freezing winter has to be, or would be, my #1 priority, or giving them safe options to get off the streets. I would probably tackle something like the Ontario Place Spa redevelopment and just drive home how ridiculous that is. And another priority I think might be just rebalancing how the police enforce things. Try to work with them. We've got chaos on the streets. I don't know. I'm not mayor. No one elected me mayor. But definitely with the winter upon us, getting people in the warm has to be top priority. David says keep walking. Where's the King streetcar? Johnny for mayor. No, I am not qualified.
Sorry.
You don't want to see me as mayor, trust me. I would definitely be taking the transit and walking to work if I was. See this right here, there's a car that went through an intersection that it shouldn't have gone through. And now it's blocking the crossing. That's 2 tickets right there. Just put up a damn camera and bust them for both.
Sure.
So we're going north up Yonge. As David says, learn on the job. And there's a look south. I would make it so all these grates are small enough that no one can drop their phone or like earpod through. Johnny for chief of police. Oh, I don't know the first thing about that. Jellybean, $5. I ordered you a latte at King and Young Starbucks if you want it, Jellybean. Jellybean, thank you so much. Last time I went into a Starbucks, you ordered me a hot chocolate. I'm gonna go in there, ask for an online order, a latte under Julie. I might have to mute my microphone here. Robert says traffic cams would be my first policy. I would also kind of level out some of the fares or fees. Like if you sneak into the TTC, I think that's like a $300+ ticket, but we're handing out like $30 parking tickets. There's a pretty big disparity there. I just got to make sure this Starbucks isn't blaring music. Rob MNR, £5. Thank you, Rob MNR, for the £5. Thank you so much, Rob. Hey people, there's an advanced green here. Thank you, Rob, for the support and the fiver. All right, let's go see if Jellybean's order has come through. Thank you in advance, Jellybean. Let me just check out the music scene in here. That's not bad.
Thank you so much.
I have a latte under Julie.
Right here.
Oh, thank you. One of my viewers ordered it for me.
Did you order a birthday cake also for Julie, right?
Yeah, well, I'm like live streaming and one of my viewers ordered me like come pick stuff.
Sorry.
Julie, did you order, can you see if these came through in the same order?
Let me check. Yeah, I think it's part of her order.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry guys, I can't see the chat for a second. Let me just put down the camera for a second. Jelly Bean, thank you so much for the latte on this cold ass day. And apparently, I don't know if you ordered this, but the guy said this came with the order, but a birthday cake pop. Let me pull out the chat. Jelly Bean says yes. Let's eat this treat first. So Jelly Bean with the latte and the birthday cake pop. Mmm. You know your snacks. That tastes like exactly what it says, birthday cake on a lollipop stick. And a latte. Chad says, so that's what an LRT looks like. Basically, there's not much to distinguish. Well, there's two different LRTs coming. There's the Alstom ones, and then there's the Bombardier ones. The ones from Bombardier are going to look pretty much just like these streetcars. I'm going to get going in a second, guys. Not from the stream, but I'm going to get walking. I just want to get this latte down a little bit in size. But we're looking at the intersection of King and Yonge. Make it a little easier to handle because I'm kind of holding the camera, holding the phone, holding the latte. Jeanette Morales is here. But thank you, Jelly Bean. Oh, I wanted to catch the streetcars. For the birthday pop cake. Dee Dee says, how's the latte? You know, Starbucks is pretty damn reliable. I'm trying to figure out a way to hold these here. All right. I can't see the chat for a little bit. The latte is still a little too heavy for me to hold with the camera. And thank you for waiting a little bit longer into the stream. Now I'm not going to have to pee. If I did this at the start of the stream, that might have been a problem. But we're walking north up Yonge Street. Whew, this is really good. Starbucks latte in hand. All right, now I've got the latte and the camera all at once. Johnny Crumbles. Got a bit of crumbles on the right side of my mouth. I do, I can feel it with my tongue. That guy bought a Ninja blender. There's a sightseeing Toronto bus. Nobody in the upper level. Surprisingly busy in the bottom part of the bus. Greetings, Matthew B. And we're at 465 viewers. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, yada yada. Mike Landry, $2. Mike Landry. Thank you so much, Mike. I'm dropping that super chat from the East Coast. I'm gonna set the camera down again for a second. Ironically, at the same place I did the last time I streamed through here. Thank you. Whoops, not what I meant to do. But thank you, Mike Landry, for the $2, and thank you, Jellybean, for the latte. Johnny, go walk inside the bay, not during a live stream. We'll not be doing that during a stream. Bunny Crusher is watching from Kitchener. My watch keeps blowing up at me. Let me just check out my notifications. Yeah, it's officially sniffle season. So how long have we been streaming for? Just under an hour? And tomorrow we'll be back and streaming again, if all goes to plan. But again, I'm thinking of not posting a video tomorrow morning and just doing the live stream. Alex, the Panda, and Henry are waiting for me. Where? Where are they, Sanjib? Jellybean says 50 minutes. Jellybean going for that MVP of the stream award. All right, we're gonna get moving again. We are moving again. Yeah, last year's live stream was a lot of fun during the Santa Claus parade. It ended up pulling in over like 100,000 views. I think it was my second biggest stream of the year and like in my top 5 of all time. Sanjib says they're at Nathan Phillips Square. All right, I was kind of heading up to Dundas Square, but they're over there. That'll work, I guess. Greetings in Germany. Lisa says maybe it'll get me to 99K, maybe. Maybe. Henry is at Dundas Square, says 21st Century Walks. All right. Tell Henry I'll be there within 10 minutes. I need to keep those beer hats for the latte so I can keep my hands free. I have one of my beer hats in my backpack here. All right, so someone said Henry is at Dundas Square. So this is Richmond Street. It's always lively through this part. People shopping, yeah, there's going to be a lot of that as I hiccup in this area coming soon. Here's Queen Street, which is closed. To traffic going east and west between Bay and Victoria. Oops, I have found myself on the wrong side of that. There we go. I don't think the Bay is putting up the Christmas displays this year in the windows. There's the Royal, the Elgin and Winter Garden Theatre. Yeah, I've done a video showing off the Eaton Centre decorations. What do I miss most about Toronto and traveling to other cities around the world? Honestly, nothing when I'm traveling. I'm just so happy to be away, to be honest with you. Like, there's a lot of things Toronto does better than other cities, and there's a lot of things those cities do better, but I don't say I miss them. I just try to appreciate everything where I am. It's also a lot easier to be critical of a place where you live. I'll point things out here. But when I'm traveling, I don't really dwell on those things. It's just a different mentality when it's not your own backyard. An example of that might be Bangkok. I absolutely love that city, but you cannot ignore the level of poverty you see. But when you're traveling, I don't let that become too big of a downer, as sad as it is. But if I lived there, I would probably say that's the single biggest drawback of being there. You're seeing such sad scenes everywhere you go on the streets. But maybe someone from Thailand would come here and see some of the problems that our unhoused face and feel the same or face. I don't know. But since you're asking, maybe the variety of food, like literally anything you want is within a short walk when you're downtown in this country or this city. All right, Jelly Bean, thank you for the latte. It has been completed. Thank you so much. Last time it was a hot chocolate, this time it's a latte. Hopefully you got some kind of rewards points for that. Wesley, if they're at Dundas Square, we can say hi, sure. Yeah, let's cross. I heard someone said they're up at Dundas Square. Let's see if I can see them. It was quite good, Jellybean. I was just trying to stay out of the way of that guy. He seems to be on a bit of a mission. I don't know, I always enjoy this stretch of Yonge Street, but I try not to record it too much because I know I've recorded it probably several dozen times in prior videos. There's a big Urban Outfitters location. Rusty says, hold on, let me tell Henry I'm at Dundas Square. I'll be there in a couple of minutes. There's the Eaton Center on the left. Ty K used to work at the GameStop. We just went by. Was it GTA 5 that came out on Xbox 360 at like midnight one year? I went up to the Best Buy in North York to get it, but my friend got his copy at this GameStop. Remember, we were texting each other on our T9 phones back in the day. Hey, I got the game, man. Me too. Get on ICQ, let's chat about it. And of course it was a work night. Oh, there's the GameStop.
Did you want to go for that?
Ooh, we're about to get greeted by some pretty colors. The sky is looking like a really nice backdrop for that faux neon glow. Am I getting GTA 6? I don't know. I play those games like for a day and then I stop playing them. I just always go back to like Rocket League or whatever short attention span game I'm really into. Oh, I think I see Alex and Sapand. Here we are at Dundas Square. Young Dundas Square. There's Henry. We have run into, what's up, Sapand?
Oh, Mr. Strides, it's good to see you
Alex,
once
what's
again,
up?
man.
And who is this guy? Henry.
What's going on, Johnny?
Oh,
I see you put a case on that iPhone.
Oh yeah. When I saw you the last time, I just took the case off momentarily.
Oh.
Just to show up and make it.
So there's Henry, Toronto Tech and Transit. Alex gets around TO.
hello.
Sapand, the Toronto Transit Explorer. Are you live right now? Or
Yeah,
how long have you been live for?
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. I've done an hour and I'm like almost done.
He's gonna go for another 2.5. Yeah, apparently.
There is Johnny Strides, Kanzi. Check out Johnny. Any of my new followers, check out, if you like my sort of content, definitely check out Johnny.
What gimbal is that?
The Insta360 Flow.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, it's definitely better than the DJI, the 3
Insta 360
Flow.
Flow.
Yeah. It's got a built-in, like,
Is it 2-axis or 3-axis?
3-axis.
Oh,
Wow.
That's what you prefer, right?
yeah. Well, I stream with this thing
Oh
now.
yeah, well now.
Oh,
I
there's
don't know
the
if you're
same
gonna-
thing. That's the thing. I literally I physically held that
Oh,
same
that's
thing
how
for like
you-
15
oh,
seconds
okay.
last week. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's
This
different
look.
than when you're recording a
We
video,
meet
though.
again on.
No, I record
4:30.
with this.
Oh, but even the way you're holding it like that?
No, I don't put the attachments on it. I don't have the
Oh,
tripod
okay.
or that. I don't have to plug a mic into it. So, but
Hey,
But-
what's your Starbucks? Jelly Bean said you had a Starbucks.
Yeah, Jelly Bean super chatted me a Starbucks, but I finished it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Johnny doesn't hold on to the I hold mine forever. And Johnny.
Well, I have to walk like this because I have the Starbucks, and
Oh, that's the thing, yeah.
this is what my iPhone is reduced.
This new setup.
Oh.
Huh?
This is what I do with my iPhone now. I don't need the 15 Pro. Anyone want one? This is a way better camera. So.
You can do comparison.
Hey, look,
Hey!
look who showed up! Look who showed up!
Why wasn't I invited to the party?
What a surprise!
Hey.
Hey, people!
Look at Wow,
It's
wow.
the Ken Continuum.
Batman himself lives down the street from here.
Were you out recording? I see you've got your patented plastic bag, which I didn't even know you could get anymore.
Buying things.
Ken burning that super chat cash.
Whoa, what a surprise. Ken himself just crashed 2 streamers.
Hey, and yeah, can you check out also my good friend Ken Continue? This guy's really amazing too. Both amazing here. The 2 biggest
Sanjay says hi, Dirk.
and Johnny's Fries.
I mean,
Check them out.
what better place than to be right here at Young Dundas Square where we've all been
Yeah.
like 10 million times.
Johnny's
What's
Fries
going on,
and
Ken?
Continuum.
There's the Eaton Center across the street. Chris G says the Toronto Stream Team. Stephen Law says all the Toronto Tubers, a lot of them. 21st Century Walks, £5. Hi Johnny, thanks for meeting Henry, Sapand, and Alex. Hope to see a live stream collab soon. I'm sure we will. But thank you so much for the support and the super chat.
Let's see if any other people mention my name on this. Oh, 21st Century says hello. Yep, hello to you.
Lisa says Ken looks too cool for school.
I just woke up like this.
Just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
Lisa's like, Ken looks cool for school. What?
So what are you up to now?
I'm going back home. I literally just came down to go to Dollarama right there.
Oh.
Really? You're not trying to snipe Henry?
Nope. This was totally unplanned. I just looked at my phone while I was in Dollarama or coming out of Dollarama, and I
Oh,
saw-
okay. So this was an unintentional
Yeah.
snipe this time.
Yes, yes.
Well, holy. Well,
And I was like, they're literally right there. Okay.
because most
Ender X $4.99. Hey Johnny, just joined.
So this time it is
And here's something to help you out. Ender X. Thank you for the $4.99 and the super chat. Yeah, I don't have my stream alerts anymore. I gotta flip this thing around. Thank you so much. Lisa is out. You boys have fun. Oh, we're just I'm probably gonna finish up in Dundas Square, guys. So I might have about 5 minutes left of this stream. Tomorrow, I'm not even gonna post a video in the morning. I think I'm just gonna do the parade. And I'm gonna have my hands full because that chat just goes by like so
Oh,
fast.
so you're doing the parade tomorrow. I may or may not be there. I don't know.
Well, I'll be there, but I'm gonna be so busy just
It's
watching the chat.
I totally understand. You're gonna be doing your thing, and the whole chat's gonna be going bonkers,
But
right?
come say hi.
Listen.
If you're there, come say hi.
Well,
I command you to.
yeah, for sure. Like if we do.
I command you to.
2 consecutive days.
Last year, me and Ken, we just stood on like opposite sides of the street and like,
Yeah.
because like when I'm streaming and he's streaming, we don't want to hear like each other talking on each other's streams, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So we want to be like a little bit away.
Good kind of.
Because it's one thing if we're walking together, but we're both there like doing the same thing.
Yeah. It's like the same angle. as
Like
you
my
hold
viewers
that.
don't need to hear this guy singing the Beatles for 2 hours, so.
They like it.
I know.
Clayton Crawford
I know
is here.
a lot of the Beatles songs. So.
Caffeine says, will I be at the parade? Yes, I will. Randy Barron says, hi, new viewer here. Seen some of your videos. Great job. Thank you, Randy. Welcome to the Toronto streaming community. And it's going to get busier and busier across the street in the coming days.
Oh hell yeah! Everybody's gonna go.
Or I guess weeks and months. Months. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired.
I thought you did.
Vivian says, thanks, Johnny. Sleep in and be ready for the parade. Hopefully there's no,
Yeah, remember that time?
rain tomorrow, but it looks like they're setting up something over here. We got the Bond Place Hotel in the background. Where will I be at the parade? Probably near the front, because what I did last year was I streamed near the front. And then I hopped on the subway. And I went down after the Santa Claus float went by. I went down to the front of the parade, and then I walked against the parade. The old Mitch Hedberg joke, you can fast forward the parade. I don't like to stand there and just like record parades unless it's a live stream. So I might do that as well. Oh, I seem to have lost my stream here for a sec. Let me see if I can get it back. What is going on? But yeah, today was just going to be a short stream. But I'm going to actually sign off, guys. I'm going to head up to Midtown. Yahya says I missed a super. Once upon a city, $5. Henry, nobody does it like you. Apparently this is my 20th super. Feels like yesterday. Oh, I'm watching Henry's stream. Why am I watching Henry's stream? And I was reading Henry's super chat.
That's funny. You're right there.
Henry missed the super. Sorry guys, I wasn't even looking at my own chat.
That's a what the hell?
Someone's like, you missed a super chat, so I'm like thanking him, and then he's like, it's like Henry, nobody does it like you. Yeah, that is definitely my cue to leave.
Discombobulated.
So we're gonna be on the shorter end of the stick today, time-wise, but I'll be back tomorrow somewhere around 12:30 to 12:45. I'm gonna kick off live streaming. I believe some of these other suspects, as we will call them, may be there as well. It'll be a big streaming party.
You got a challenge, Ken, first time doing Ken.
We did it last year.
I didn't do the Santa Claus parade last year. I just did the same.
I know Johnny did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just crossed over Johnny.
I don't even think I was here.
I had all the views last year. Now I'm gonna be.
Yeah, them all. I think
Yeah.
I was out of town when the Santa Claus parade.
Well, I think you might wake up a little ill tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, but. All right, guys, I want to thank all the mods for their great work. Thank our channel members, Patreon supporters, everyone who tuned in. Again, tomorrow I'll be live probably around 12:30, 12:45, rain or shine. And it was good to see Henry from Toronto Tech and Transit, who's live streaming. Alex from Alex Gets Around TO, Sapan, TTC Explorer, and a guy who is way too obsessed with the band The Monkees. There is Ken Continuum.
But also like Burrito Boys, Batman, Root Beer.
Plastic bags, shopping at Metro, filming videos with his girlfriend. But thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna sign off. Sorry it's a little bit earlier than I normally do, but it's better than nothing. I'm gonna head up. Thank you again, Jellybean, for the latte. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next one.
Yoink. Yoink. We all
Doink.
say yoink.